Hi Yogi friends, welcome back. I'm Miss Heather Benham if you don't know me, and this is my tiny assistant, Penelope. We're bringing yoga to you today with a practice to cultivate our very own happiness. So we'll start by moving our bodies with a song called Every Little Cell. We'll read a book called Grow Happy. We're going to put into practice the mindfulness tool we learned last week, Shark Fin. We're also going to extend our mantra meditation to 1 minute in preparation for getting up to 3 minutes by May. We're going to do some yoga poses together, put breath into movement with our bodies. We'll finish our class with a relaxation, and then at the very end I'm going to teach you hand motions to May the Long Time Sun. So if you are ready to get started, please come standing on your mat. And before we start our song, I need to teach you one thing that we have not gone over before in these video series, and it's lion's breath. So for lion's breath, we're going to do something really silly. We're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, and we're going to let it out with our tongues hanging out and say, Let's do it again to practice. Breathe in through your nose. Let it out. All right. Every little cell. Just follow along with me. Our bodies are made of cells, and so we're just going to pat every part of our body until we're instructed to do a yoga pose, and then we'll do that.
Here's a fun song that you can sing. It makes every little cell in your body ring. Pat every single body part when you hear this chorus.
We'll start with our shoulder.
Every little cell in my
Pat
body
your shoulder.
is happy. Every little cell in
Pat
my
your
body
bicep.
is well. Every little
Pat
cell
your
in my
elbow.
body is happy. Every
Pat your
little cell
forearm.
in my body is well.
Shake your body.
It's good for your health. Every little cell is happy and well. Shake yourself, it's good for your health. Every little cell is happy and well.
Let's do the other arm. Start at your shoulder. Pat your arm. Down to your elbow. Down to your forearm. Your wrist and your fingers. Bring your arms up. Sit in your invisible chair pose. You dance into your pose. Do our legs. Start at your hip. All the way down to your knee. Keep tapping your shin, your ankle, and your toes. Bring your hands way up high, extended mountain pose. Look up at your hands. Do it again. Reach up high. Do our other leg. Start at your hip. Pat down your leg to your knee. Pat down to your ankle. Pat your toes.
Reach for your toes and ragdoll.
No. All the way down. Maybe grab your elbows. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no.
Every little cell is happy and well.
Roll up. Let's do our collars. Collarbones. Our chest. Our bellies. Hips. Here's your lion's breath. Do it again. Breathe in deep. Sweep your neck. Pat your shoulders. Pat your back. Go down the back of your legs. Jumping jacks.
Now let's do it faster. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my
And come to
body is
seated.
well.
Now that we're warm, let's take a look at Grow Happy. Penelope and I have been working in our garden. We're growing seedlings in the greenhouse. We have all kinds of veggies and flowers and herbs sprouting up. Do you have a garden?
I do.
You do. So Grow Happy starts out with our friend Kiko. She says, my name is Kiko. I am a gardener. I grow happy. Let me show you how. I can grow happiness by making good choices. First, I choose a spot for planting. Not here. Chico might dig up the garden. Not here. That's where my brother plays with his friends. I will plant it here. The ground is soft and there's plenty of sun. Next, I pull the weeds, dig some holes, plant the seeds, and sprinkle the water. Look, it's starting to grow. I can grow happiness by taking care of my body and mind. I'll come back every day to water, weed, and help my garden grow. Just like my garden, I need a lot of care. I need to exercise, eat lots of healthy foods, and get plenty of rest to help me grow. My garden is beautiful, but it's not perfect. Last week, some deer ate the broccoli.
Look at those sad broccolis.
Just like my garden, I have bad times too. I pay attention to those feelings. I can grow happiness by working through problems and looking for solutions. When I have problems in my garden, I try my best to fix them. I can't change the weather, but if it gets too cold, I can cover my garden in a cozy blanket. If I find bugs nibbling on my plants, I find something else for them to eat. Now they munch on breadcrumbs, not my garden. When I have problems in my life, I try my best to fix them too. Taking time to reflect and relax helps me think more clearly. Sometimes drawing a picture of how I'm feeling can help me handle a frustrating situation. I pay attention to my feelings and I think before acting. If I hurt someone's feelings, I try to say I'm sorry. When my brother and I want to play with the same toy, I take turns with him instead of arguing. I can grow happiness by spending time with family and friends. When I need help with my garden, my family and friends are here to help me. Just like my family and friends help me with my garden, they can also help my happiness grow. When I have a bad day at school, my mom will make me a snack that I like. When I can't get down from the monkey bars, my friend gives me a hand. When I have a math problem that I can't solve, my big brother will help me. Growing a garden is hard work, but look what it brings me. How do you grow happiness?
We've got the same thing growing in our garden.
Yeah. Before we move on to our meditation, let's get in a comfortable seat. So maybe if you were sitting in crisscross applesauce, you want to change to come sitting on your knees. Maybe you want to kneel, however you're most comfortable. And we're going to remember our 5 S's. We're going to sit still. We're going to sit quietly. We're going to shut our eyes. We're going to have soft breathing. And we're going to sit up straight. Once you're there, close your eyes if you haven't already. Take a deep breath in and bring your hand up with your thumb touching your forehead to begin your shark fin. As you exhale, say shh and bring your hand down your body. Let's do it again together a few more times. Sit up tall, sit still, sit silently, close your eyes and have soft breathing. Breathe in with your shark fins up. Breathe out. Breathe in, shark fins up. Breathe out. Breathe in, shark fins up. This is our last one. Breathe out. Now that we have found calm within ourselves, we can work on our meditation. So I have my timer set for 1 minute. And remember, the more you practice this, the easier it will get. And so we're gradually adding time every week until we get up to 3 minutes. And I just want you to focus on your mantra. Mindfulness is my superpower. Mindfulness is my superpower. Use your fingers. Close your eyes. I found that it's easier to concentrate with your eyes closed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute. Let's do it together. Mantra meditation. Mindfulness is my superpower. Mindfulness is my superpower. How did you do this time? Did your thoughts start to wander? If they did, that's okay, that's normal. Were you able to bring them back with your mantra? Good. Next week we'll add a little more time to our class until we make it all the way up to 3 minutes. We have some flowers here. This grew in our garden. Just hold the vase, please. Hold it in the vase. We have a brand new breath called flower breath. So we're going to sit up tall, and we're going to breathe in for a count of 4 and grab your imaginary flowers, or maybe if you have flowers in your house, you can get one. We're going to breathe in for 4. Smell the wonderful scent of the flower. And then we'll breathe out. We'll breathe out for 4. This is called balanced breathing, and it helps us to calm ourselves and to remain focused. So grab your flower or your imaginary flower, and let's breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, friends. If you have a flower, put it down. If you have your imaginary flower, gently put it down. And we're going to come to child's pose. Turn sideways. I want you to think of something that makes you happy. It might be a person, it might be an object, it might be a memory that you have. Think of that one thing that makes you happy today, and I want you to plant it like a seed in your heart. And so we're going to come to child's pose. And we're going to become little seeds. So get as small as you can. You're sitting back on your heels. Your forehead comes down to your mat. Your hands are on the mat. And think about that thought that makes you happy. Or that memory that makes you happy. Or the person that makes you happy. Or the thing that makes you happy. And as we continue to grow happiness within our hearts, we can also begin to grow. So slowly come up from your child's pose. And we're going to come sitting on our bottoms with our feet on the floor and our knees toward the ceiling. Imagine you come up from your child's pose. Our seed has sprouted and our happiness is beginning to grow. So we are going to turn our bodies into a flower and come to flower pose. For flower pose, we'll lift one foot. We'll lift our other foot. Cross your ankles. Now balance on your bottom. Bring your hands up and in between your legs. Bending your elbows underneath your knees. Flower pose. Balance. How tall can you make your back? How straight can you sit? Don't forget to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you fall, it's okay. Get up and try again. Remember, our yoga is a practice, No one is perfect, so just do your very best and follow along. Our flower is beginning to grow even more as the happiness in our hearts grow even more. So we're going to come up onto our tippy toes, balancing on your toes with your knees bent. And maybe you stay right here. Maybe you lift your arms from here and bloom higher. Maybe you want an extra challenge, and so we will balance on one foot and lift our other foot over our knee. Hands can be down on the mat, or they can be up in namaste, or they can be all the way up. And remember, whatever we do on one side, we do on the other. So if you were balancing, switch sides. Lift your other foot. Maybe your balance is better on one side than the other. Breathe in. Let it go. Now we're coming into our high lunge. So bring your right foot forward, your left foot back, up on your tippy toes. And we're going to grow all the way up. Remember, you want your knee right over your ankle. You want to be pressing your back heel toward the back of your mat. Nice straight leg in the back, bent knee in the front. Grow your flower all the way up. And now we're going to twist to the right to follow the sunshine. Flowers need sunshine. Twist, twist, twist. If you fall over, get back up and try again. Good. Come back up to center. And we'll switch sides. So bring your hands down to the mat. Slide both feet to plank pose. And bring your other leg forward. Once you have your balance, come up to your high lunge. Same thing, we have our knees stacked over our ankle. Our foot is flat in the front. We're pressing our heel toward the back of the mat in the back. And we're going to grow and lift. And this time we're going to twist to the left. Twist. And balance. Good.
Is this the left?
That way toward the windows.
Oh, I twisted this way for right.
Come back up. If you went the wrong way, it's okay. You can always do it again. Excellent. Come down to the mat. Let's make a pizza. Come sitting in easy pose, crisscross applesauce. We're going to make a pizza today with all of the things that grow from the earth in our gardens or in a garden that you've seen before. So think of things that grow from the ground, vegetables and herbs. First, to make a pizza, we have to start by making the crust. So sitting in our easy pose, we're going to bring our hands up over our head, twist to the left, grab a bowl, put it in front of you, twist to the right, grab some flour, put the flour in the bowl, sprinkle it in. Good. Now we're going to stretch to the side. Grab some water, get your pitcher of water, pour it in the bowl, and stretch to the other side, grab a spoon, and now we're going to mix our bowl. Let's come onto our hands and knees in tabletop pose to mix our dough. So we're going to use our whole bodies to mix with our breath. We're going to breathe in and come forward. Out and come back. We're making circles with our bodies with your hands and your feet staying right where they are on the mat. Go 3 circles one way and then reverse. 3 circles the other way. 2, 3. Now that our dough has been mixed, let's come to wide straddle on our mats. And we're going to put the dough, there we go. We're going to put the dough right in front of us. And we're going to reach up to get our rolling pin. And let's stretch forward to roll out our pizza dough and come back. Stretch to the side, roll out your dough and come back. Stretch the other way, roll out your dough and come back. Now that we have our dough, what do we need to add on top of it? What do we need next?
The peppers.
No, what goes on top of the dough before you add all the toppings?
Pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce. Right. So bring your right foot in to your left leg.
Hey Mom, I see a cloud that's shaped like the moon.
Focus, please. Bring your right foot into your left leg, and we're gonna reach toward our left toes. And if you don't make it, that's okay. We're gonna reach as far as we can. Grab that pizza sauce. Now switch sides. Bring your left foot into your right leg, and we'll reach the other way, and we'll get a ladle for our sauce. A big deep spoon. Pour it onto your crust. Spread out your sauce. Now we need cheese. Let's come back to tabletop. And this time we're going to do extended tabletop to reach into the refrigerator to get our cheese out. So we're going to stretch our right leg behind us, toes pointed down toward the floor. And we're going to bring our left leg and left arm in front of us like you're shaking someone's hand. Extended tabletop pose. Reach for the cheese, grab it, put it to the side. Let's switch sides now to get our veggies. This time left leg goes back. Right hand goes forward. Toes are pointing down toward the mat. Your hands out like you're shaking someone's hand. Grab all the veggies that you're using on your pizza. Put them beside you. Come to kneeling in front of your pizza crust. Now that we have our cheese and our veggies, we can grab the cheese. We can sprinkle it on the pizza. I'm using things that are growing in my very own garden. So we have onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, and basil. Maybe carrots too. Is that weird to put on a pizza? I don't think so.
I think it is not.
Lean forward, get your veggies, chop them up. Once they're chopped, sprinkle them on your pizza. Grab your pizza, come up onto your knees, pop it into the oven.
Oh, it's in already.
Turn on your timer so that we don't forget to take it out. Come to your squat position, froggy position. Hands in namaste. You're pushing your knees away from each other.
My pizza is
Follow along, please. And then come back to sitting on your bottoms. While our pizzas are cooking, let's talk about mindful eating. When you normally eat a meal or a snack, how does it look? How do you do it? Do you eat quickly or slowly? Do you take giant bites or do you take small bites? Are you distracted while you're eating? Are you watching TV or playing video games or doing something on a tablet? I don't know. Those are all things to think about. But when we mindfully eat, we can choose to slow down and enjoy the experience, and in turn, our bodies will thank us. We can put good things into them. All right. Come up on your knees. Put on your oven mitts. Open the oven. Pull out your pizza. Bring it down to the floor. Slice it. Now once you chew, pick up your slice of pizza. Imagine that it's in your hands, that it's hot, just out of the oven, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths to blow it off. So breathe in through your nose, blow out through your mouth, cool your imaginary pizza. Breathe in through your nose, blow out through your mouth, cool off your pizza. One more time, breathe in. Blow it out. Now that our pizza is cool enough to eat, I want you to take a look at your imaginary pizza. And I want you to notice the texture. Notice, is it crunchy? Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it smooth? Is it gooey? What do you notice? Now I want you to bring the pizza up to your nose. Smell it. What do you smell?
I smell cheese and garlic and oranges and onions.
Sounds delicious. Now we're going to take a bite of our pizza. We're going to take a small bite, chew it up really well. How does it feel in your mouth? What does it taste like?
It tastes like oranges.
Is it savory? Is it sour? Is it sweet?
Mine's
Is it chewy? Say it in your mind. Think about it in your mind. Now that your pizza bite has been chewed up so well, go ahead and swallow it. How does it make your body feel? So I encourage you the next time you eat a meal or a snack to go through that and do it mindfully. Not with every bite, but it's good to notice. It's good to slow down and realize what are you eating and what is it, how is it making you feel and how is it making your body feel. Let's jump up and get an energy boost. We've been sitting for a while. So let's run in place for 10 seconds. I'm going to count down from 10. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now spread your legs wide. Bring your arms up into star pose. And we're going to do toe tap. So your right hand is going to come down to your left toe. 10. Come back up. Go down the other way. 9. Come up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to your star pose. Jump your feet together. Shake out your body. And I want you to come down and find your favorite resting pose. Getting ready for our final relaxation in our Shavasana. So if you have a stuffed animal or a beanbag, you can place it on your stomach. If you liked doing the roll up last week, you can roll up in your mat. If you like to have a pillow or a blanket underneath your knees, go ahead and do that. However you want to get comfy, go ahead and do it. As you breathe, bring a smile to your face. Think about that happy thought from the very beginning of our class. Think about that happy memory, object, person, whatever it was you thought of, bring it back to your mind. Plant it in your heart and let it grow. And know that anytime you're feeling unhappy, you can come back to that thought or that feeling and you can choose happiness. Now I want you to think of a way that you can make other people happy. Is it by showing kindness? Is it by doing something for someone else? Practicing karma yoga? Doing nice things without any expectation? Think about that for a moment. When you are ready, unroll. If you're rolled up, take your animals off. If you have animals on you or bean bags, come up to sitting. We're going to end our class with this song. It's called May the Longtime Sun. And we'll do the arm motion. So make a sun with your hands. And now turn your hands into hearts. Bring it down to your own heart. Give yourself a big hug. Show me the light coming from your heart. And then roll your hands to go on. We'll do this several more times. This concludes our yoga practice. May all beings everywhere benefit from our time together. May the world be filled with love, laughter, and lots of peaceful children. All the good things in me sees all of the good things in you. Namaste, friends.
You want to watch it?